No Jumper, coolest podcast in the world. And today I'm in here with two LA icons, different generations, but equally important to the culture. Blueface and Wack100.
Hey, yeah, hey. We live?
We're live. Well, not live, but we are recording.
Oh, shit.
How's it going?
Let it begin.
I seen you guys out in Vegas, and you sparked my memory because you were like, you know, you're the first person that ever played my shit because we played it on the live stream forever ago.
You probably thought I forgot, huh?
I mean, yeah, everybody forgets about everything usually.
That's what everybody think.
Yeah.
People remember. It's just, you gotta wait till you see him, you know?
Yeah, that's true.
If you don't see him, what you want him to shout you out?
But that's an example of how Instagram rules our lives. Is if you don't like talk to somebody on Instagram or whatever,
that don't mean shit in real life. Yeah, that don't mean shit in real life. That's what people get lost in the sauce at. They believe in what Instagram is. Motherfuckers broke as hell with 1 million followers on Instagram.
And now you got money, but do you feel like the need to put that image out there all the time and always be reminding people like, yo, I got money?
What you mean?
Like, I mean, you have things in your life, you spend money on things that make you happy, but then at the same time, does it feel like you have to show the world? Like, if you buy a new car, you got to show the world and really flex that shit. If you buy a new chain, you got to really let everybody know, like, look how I'm living.
I think as an artist, yeah. Maybe as a regular person, not so much. But I mean, we get paid for you to think how cool we is and how much better than you we are. So it's good for business.
Yeah, it's definitely good for business, but it's kind of like at a certain point. You know, I was...
Nah. Business can always be better. There's no certain point of where business is good at.
I didn't mean it like that. I just mean like, it's interesting for you because, you know, you go viral like very, very easily.
Yeah.
And you could do that every day and do some wild ass shit. Or you can make your life a little bit more simple and laid back. I just forgot that I have my water right next to you. And like keep shit a little bit more simple. Or you could just be constantly wilding and constantly be on Academics and World Star. And it's like, for somebody like you who goes viral so easily, you kind of have to be able to make that choice, right?
What choice?
If you want to be like, you know, constantly like
viral,
mega
like
controversial, have everybody spazzing out about you, because we see both sides of it. We see superstar rappers that are bugging out all the time, and we see people that are fucking super secretive and low key.
Oh yeah, and which one you usually see more?
I don't know. I mean,
you know,
we
which
see
one
both
you
sides
see?
of
No, you
Blueface.
don't. No, I'm talking about the secret. You see the secret artist, or you see the
right.
dramatic artist more? Which one is more in your face and more you gotta just live with looking at?
Right.
Which one?
You see the dudes who are wilding more often than not.
You know, it just depends on how wild you want to go or how, you know, what you wanted to make it look like.
It's crazy though, because once you get big enough, you start to feel like, well, I don't have to be going viral all the time, right?
That's when you stop. That's when it slow down.
Do you feel like you're there? Do you feel like you're close to there?
What, to slow down?
To big enough that you don't have to worry about getting headlines and shit like that.
I ain't slowing down.
Trying to switch gears.
He trying to tell me to slow down. He telling me what you trying. Not tell me, but he advises me to slow down.
Okay, what does he need to slow down?
Certain things.
Like what?
Like I'm not a big
like
fan.
Going viral.
No. I'm not a big fan of flashing the money. Like if you go to my you never see me flash money, guns and that type of shit. He don't flash guns, but I'm not a big fan of flashing the money because I understand what people think. Like that may be a clip he did 2 weeks ago. That money might be gone, but to the everyday person that's hungry, they might think that's right there, right now. And it puts him in a situation where even if he wins, he loses. Because now you got to defend something that somebody else think is there. You know what I mean? You know, they robbing liquor stores for $183, but you think they'll do because they think 50 in there. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not a big fan of that. Other than that, whatever he does, that's just part of his character and his personality.
But that's part of what you're doing when you're showing that money is you're saying, yo, if you try to pull up on me, it's not going to work out for you, right?
I mean, I don't put no guns on nothing, so I mean, I can't really give you that image. I just show you the money that I got it.
But the money too is like you're basically saying like, yo, I'm from where you're from, but you can't come take this from me. It's partially a flex. The same thing with wearing all the chains and shit, where it's like, yo, you could I'm sure you want to run up on me, but you're not gonna.
I've been waiting to catch me a nigga.
Well, you know, hey, listen, I'm a strong believer in this.
I've been waiting to catch me
one. I haven't seen anybody that can't be robbed.
Yeah, for sure.
Right? The thing with us is it's the retaliation. It's not gonna stop at the robbery. You know what I'm saying? Like, so
Yes, it will. I do not retaliate at all.
I definitely retaliate. Straight up, period. You know what I mean? So, but, you know, I don't, I kind of keep things simple. You know what I mean?
Don't say too much.
Because I understand. Well, you know, nephew, with you, you're a little cleaner than me.
No, I'm talking about what you would do, because they be trying to use that on me.
Yeah. So,
Oh, God.
so
I
it's
said something about what I would do. They trying to use that on me now.
You know what I mean? So, you know, it's kind of like, I understand the hate out here and the envy and the jealousy, you know, because it's definitely out there. You're out here, and him being where he's from, you know, he's from a section that's considered to be a smaller section of Los Angeles from where he's from. So, you know, the bigger your neighborhood is, the more they expect somebody to come out of there.
Right.
You know what I mean? The smaller your neighborhood is, then the people around you who has bigger neighborhoods, they hate on you for that type of situation. So
do you get extra hate because you are from schoolyards? You're not from the biggest, most legendary Crip set. You're kind of like an outsider coming into the game.
One.
Is that how it feels?
he's the first one to go mainstream. There's been other guys over there, you know, that cats that, you know, that introduced him to the studio and things of that nature, but he's the first one to go mainstream. And you know, that was just like Snoop with Long Beach.
Because Long Beach was just this weird place that people didn't think of like that, huh?
They didn't think of it like that. It was people over there rapping, but to go mainstream with it, to where people in Europe are saying LBC, you know what I mean? And now he's on his way to Europe tomorrow, actually, and he'll start making that right. Just like with Game and Blueface are the same when it comes to neighborhood. Game is from a smaller neighborhood in Compton. You know what I'm saying? You know, his Paru set, you got West Side Paru, that's probably the biggest Paru set, but all around the world, people, they know what Cedar Block is. Not because of a OG that did 20 years or this dude that done killed 300 people. It's because Game as a voice, exactly.
One breakout superstar could make a city, make a whole
Nobody
clique.
in Game's neighborhood and nobody from Blueface's neighborhood, right? And even me, because my neighborhood is the same as theirs, a smaller neighborhood, right? Has done what we've done and what they've done overall for their neighborhood. Because it's like a hamster circle. They call one of those four corners. But now it's a dude in New York that know what schoolyard is. It's a little kid over there in Chicago and Kansas that knows what schoolyard is. You know what I mean? Now we're going to, you know, 12, 13 different goddamn countries. They're going to know what schoolyard is. He does this little chant. That's a neighborhood chant that the crowd does. I don't know if they understand what they're doing.
In Europe.
When he say scoop, you know what I mean? That's schoolyard. You know what I mean? So nobody from his neighborhood, the triple OGs, the fighters, whatever you want to call it, hasn't had that impact on the world because he has a bigger platform. He has a voice.
Definitely.
You know,
Does that feel good? Does that feel important?
Yeah, for sure. For sure. Feels great.
Definitely. But does it ever feel like there's a like weird amount of pressure on you just because you're like the golden child from your neighborhood?
Shit, I'm pretty much a solid dude, so, you know, can't really could hate on me, but I mean, you can't be mad at me, you know?
Definitely.
Type of shit, like, there's nothing nobody can say that could blemish what I've already put up, the numbers I've already put up.
That's real. Are you in a relieved state of mind because you just recently beat this case?
Oh, for sure. Chilling.
Was that something you were a little bit worried about for a while there?
Nah, not at all. Alex Kessel. Hey, shout out to my lawyer, Alex Kessel.
Okay.
Yeah, I told him I was gonna shout him out.
That's what comes with having a manager that's in the build versus a manager that's in the field. So, you know, he was like maybe 21 whenever he caught that situation. But it's like he got a manager. I've been fighting cases. I've been like 13 years old. That particular attorney been representing me over 28 years. You know what I mean? So it's like anything that comes his way, any type of predicament or situation, whether it's streets or whether it's financial, whether it's whatever it is, you know, I've been in the middle of that storm before. You know what I mean? So he don't have to take those hits trying to figure out who to go to and what to do.
Right.
You know what I mean? So, and he's definitely positioned himself financially. to do what he has to do. And one thing I can commend him on is, you know, one of his close partners, who's his road manager, had got caught up in the same situation. And it wasn't a hesitation. It was like, you know, Belly covers attorney fees. You know, a lot of cats kind of like let people figure it out their own way.
Right.
So I can definitely commend him on that.
I mean, that's the kind of shit that's gonna fuck up things in your circle real quick, is if you're not taking care of your team, right?
Definitely.
Wack is a great manager, great mentor. He do half the battle.
People wonder about you guys' relationship because sometimes it seems like Wack is so wild and you're the more chill one, which is typically not the manager or rapper
Good cop,
dynamic.
bad cop. You feel me? They gotta hate him. They gotta love me.
You're the good cop.
He gotta go in and do the dirty work. He gotta go in there and tell you, "Hey, fuck you. This is what we want to do."
The only people that got
I
a
just gotta
problem with
show
me
up and smile.
is the people that's creating a problem. See, I can do it with you either way. We can do straight business or we can get the bullshit business straight, right? And I think what happens with me when I come to the table of business, they hear this Wack, you know, power rule, street dude, right?
Yeah, he come off real professional.
So then when I get in there, they got this whole strategy of how they gonna bullshit us and come with some bullshit.
Yeah.
And then I hit them with more than they know about what they talking about. And you know, when you put anybody in the box, you know, now you hear, oh, I'm intimidated. Oh, you scared? Well, I didn't pull a gun on you, knife. I didn't put my hands on you. But you're intimidated by my mind. Because the fact that, like, I'm not going to let you put us in the box like that or rob us. You know what I mean? So you've never heard nobody accuse me of extorting, bullying, taking, because I don't believe in that. I'm the guy that fights the bully. You know what I mean? But you're not gonna take advantage of my client.